Okay, one of the most important things to painting is actually starting with a good picture. I can even start with a picture that doesn't have good light, it's not clear, and my painting just is not, it's simply not going to look as good as when I use a good picture. This picture right here is a great example of a good picture to start with. You see this pretty highlight here, the pretty highlight here, highlight, nice little shine in the eye. The image is nice and sharp, some lightness here. It's nice and clear, the fur is clear, this has got a nice reddish hue, it's not dull, the tongue is pink, it's a cute pose, it's well composed. Now when I started with this image, more of the dog was showing. And what you want to do is use cropping to make your painting more powerful. Now before, this picture was wide like this, but the focus, the interest is right here. So chop out the uninteresting parts of your image in order to make the painting more interesting and more powerful. Also, you want to remember the rule of thirds, and you can find a lot of information about this on the internet about how to compose a picture. A lot of this is photography stuff too. It's same for painting. You divide your picture into grids like this, and this part of the picture, this part, or this part are all areas of interest. Putting a dog's head smack bang in the middle of the picture is boring, and it looks stilted, and it's not going to have any motion or drama in it. So you'll notice that the area of interest is up in this corner up here. That just makes for a better composed picture. So that's why I chose to crop it like I did. So this is a good example of a picture. Also, you'll see this background is kind of dark, similar to the dog. When I paint, I'm going to do a little bit of planning. So where the dog is white here, I'll make this a little darker. Where the dog is dark here, I'll make the background a little bit lighter so that the dog stands out. But you also do want to attach the animal to the background a little bit and have it blend in. So I'll probably do that down in here and have kind of the background and the dog kind of blend in together. A little bit right here maybe, a little bit right here. You want to have areas of attachment to attach the dog to the painting, if you understand what I mean. That way it doesn't look like a cutout, and you will greatly increase the look, the professional look of your picture if you learn how to do this. Use a combination of soft edges. Hard edges will be where this white highlight is to bring attention to that. Hard edges in the eye where we want attention, and soft edges where it's not as important. Like this is not an important part of the picture, so we don't need down here, we don't need that. So I'll probably soften that in my final picture. So these are things that you want to think about before you even start painting, and this is why I'm talking about this at the beginning. Think about composing the piece and where your area of interest is. Wherever that area of interest is, you want the image sharper and you want more detail. Like here, we'll put a lot of detail. We'll put a lot of detail right in here. The mouth has a lot of character. So it's very helpful to think about these things before you even start, so you kind of have a roadmap for where you're going with the painting. Okay? You also want to have a combination of hard and soft edges. That will help your painting look more professional. So just think about what you're going to do before you get started, and then we'll work on the first wash next.